Happy Valentine's Day. Well, if I post this video on time, you should be watching on Valentine's Day, but y'all know how I do. What's going on, you guys? My name is Noel. If this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to my commentary and entertainment channel where I rant, rave, and talk about all the things that I hate and love. So if you hate and love the same things that I do, join us. You know, we can be friends. Hit that subscribe button and we can be friends virtually. If you'd like to follow me on social media, here's my Instagram. Do that. And then here's my Twitter. Do that. You already see the title, you already clicked on it, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So I really want to talk about dating politics because I've had an incident this week and I've seen some things and yada 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 yada. So in this video I'll be tackling preference, entitlement, and I don't know what to call this, but I'm just gonna call it like age something with age. It'll be something with that. And we're gonna get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is preference. Now, originally, like a few weeks ago, I had maybe 2 weeks ago, I recorded a video about Danny Leahy, the now ex-girlfriend of DaBaby. Turn the tables, turn. What goes around comes back around. Who released a song about light skins and like embracing light skins and talking about how like men and her man love light skinned women. Whatever, clownery. And I didn't post that video, one, because I didn't edit it together, and two, well, one, I talked about colorism on this channel, and two, like, what am I gonna add differently to the conversation? Like, what am I gonna say? Like, what is there to say? Like, what is there to say? Like, when it comes to preferences, people know what they're doing. Like we've had these conversations. People know that certain preferences are like based in like white supremacy and Eurocentric standards. People know, they don't care. That's just that's the whole video that I did not post in one big thing. People know and they don't care. And people choose to be just like purposely obtuse because people like to get dragged.
Really though? Really though?
People like to get dragged because when you're getting dragged online, you're getting social media engagements. And that is what it is. People like to get dragged. Maybe they have shame kinks. I don't know. I'm not kink shaming. And one of the most egregious things I saw on social media this week was, so this girl I follow, she's dark skinned and she's beautiful. And she posted her boyfriend who's also dark skinned, like they're the same skin complexion. And somebody commented, those babies are about to be tar. And then he probably got dragged, as he should. And then he doubled down and was saying that like, oh, it was good. It was a compliment. And someone was like, why would what do you like about tar? Like, what?
Are you deranged? Go to hell.
Why would you say that someone's skin looks like tar? And it's because you're an idiot. And now this person wants to be like, oh, sorry, they're gonna private their page. Oh, I didn't know. Let me just be quiet. Y'all really dragging me. And it's like, girl, you knew what you were doing. People like to get dragged. They like to get dragged for like clicks. And like, people know what their preferences are. They know that like having a preference for light skin and other things. White supremacy. And even if you have these preferences, why go on social media or any platform and just say it? Like, nobody asked you to do that. I don't know. Don't know. But yeah, back to Danny Leahy real quick. I just find it listen, we're not gonna talk about this girl too much because there's nothing to talk about. All I want to say is the clown came back to bite because, girl, imagine releasing a song about light skins, about how much your man loves light skins, and 2 weeks later you get dumped before Valentine's Day. And not only do you get dumped before Valentine's Day, your man posts on his Instagram for women to do a challenge on his song, and the one who does the challenge the best, he's gonna fly out for a date with him on Valentine's Day, girl. He's replacing you with one of his fans off of Instagram.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
And like, not to like get even deeper into the conversation, but I just don't understand like what she thought was gonna happen because we don't know who she is. We know who she is because she released that song and she's dating DaBaby. And my whole thing is like, girl, like, he's a much bigger artist than you, and I'm not gonna pretend like I know who DaBaby is or I know his team or his camp or whatever he's got going on, but I'm just like, girl, he's a much bigger artist than you, and I'm pretty sure he has a PR team. And let's be very clear, DaBaby is very handsome, and like a lot of black women find him very attractive and like support him. And there are a long list of things that you shouldn't say or do or be attached to, because that'll cause you to like alienate black women. And colorism is definitely the top tier, like definitely like high up on the list, I think. You know, I'm not a woman, I'm not a black woman, so take that with a grain of salt. But I'm pretty sure like colorism is like high on the list of no-nos when it comes to black women and like black women who support you and like help your career grow. And my whole thing is like, girl, he's a PR team. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody in his camp was like, you probably should like not be attached to this colorism. She's literally trending on Twitter for being a colorist. Maybe this isn't the scandal that you want to be attached to. I don't understand. Like, people just have whatever. That's all I wanted to say. Like, girl, what did you think was gonna happen? Did you really think that he was gonna like go on his platform and just say like, what you thought he's gonna endorse the colorism? Like, whatever. The girl, her brain is full of Fruit Loops and glitter, and clearly she got what she deserved.
And then to call me a colorist, to call me a racist is like, yo, how? I'm dating a whole chocolate man. I have beautiful melanin friends. Like, it's like.
I am not dark skinned, sorry. I am light brown skinned. And on a good day, maybe even a little dark light skin, but I am not dark skinned, which is nothing wrong with.
Boy, if you don't get your ugly.
We're gonna move on to entitlement on dating apps, because a lot of people, there is a lot of people who are severely disconnected from reality, and I encounter one of those people. So, oh my god. So you guys, I don't know if you guys know that, well, if you're gay, you know there's an app called Grindr. If you're not a gay man, Grindr is an app where gay men go on and they can date and hook up. It's mostly for hookups, but you can like talk to people and have conversations, but it's mostly for hookups, yada 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 yada. And on the app, you have the option to tap somebody, which basically all it does is send a notification to their account telling them that you are interested in them. So, or you can send a message directly to them, like, you know, saying, hey, it's me, yada yada yada. Standard, simple, not that hard. So basically this profile tapped me. And one, the picture wasn't very clear. Two, I'm in college, so like my college campus, we have this thing called Protect the Bubble. Like, we literally cannot leave campus whatsoever because COVID. So like, if you're not on my campus, I can't come to like meet you. So I wasn't gonna meet this person regardless of like if I was attracted to him or not. But I didn't respond. So then 2 days later, this person texts me, and I'm just gonna post it on the screen. You can pause and like read it for yourself. Long story short, this white man called me the N-word because he messaged me and I didn't respond fast enough. Like, literally, he messaged me, hey, and then 2 minutes later, I'm a nigger. And I'm ugly. Girl, if I was that ugly, you wouldn't have messaged me in the first place. But it's just like entitlement, like this entitlement. And it's not even like just entitlement, it's male entitlement. Now, I'm not gonna like, I try not to do generalizations because people get very triggered when you generalize a group of people. But in my experience, men tend to handle rejection worse than women. Whoever's mad about it, be mad about it yourself. That's just from my experience, men tend to handle rejection worse than women. And it's just like, if you can't handle rejection, a dating app is not for you. Dating isn't actually for you because everybody's gonna get rejected. Everybody is not everyone's cup of tea. And sometimes it may be out of your control. It may be because of your race, it may be because of your gender, it may be because of your orientation, it may be because of you being feminine and masculine, it may be because of your weight. And obviously, there's nothing wrong with any of those things. Like, there's nothing wrong with being plus size, there's nothing wrong with being gay, there's nothing wrong with being black or a person of color, there's nothing wrong with being disabled, there's nothing wrong with any of those things. However, we don't live in a perfect society. In an ideal society, these things would not matter and everybody would be on an equal playing field. But the truth of the matter is, dating is not a fair game. Some people start out with penalties against them before they've even played a game. So it ain't equal. So in my opinion, and it's okay to be like hurt and upset, but like, girl, to be calling people racial slurs and then like dragging people on social media and on dating apps because you didn't get the response fast enough, or you didn't get the response that you wanted, or someone's just not interested in you, you need to get offline. That level of sensitivity, you just look like a clown. Because if you thought someone was so ugly and unattractive and you thought they were like a nigger, why would you even match them in the first place? You look like a clown. You look hurt. You look sad. You look like you need a band-aid, okay? When they make bandages for feelings, you can get one. Until then, stay off the damn app. But yeah, this person tried it. They tried it, and I knew this person was like scary. Because before I screenshotted it immediately when I read the message, before I could even report the account, the person blocked me. Because you knew I was gonna get you. But you know what? I don't play checkers, I play chess. And I took that screenshot and I sent it to Grindr support, and they found that account and they took proper action. But this is just an example of like white gays being racist. I mean, some white gays being racist. But you know, I've already spoken about my last video, microaggressions, where I talked about like just because you're part of the minority group does not mean you're like absolved from racism. Perfect example. You know what? I love when like the universe just like proves me right. You know, just like backs up my citations. Love that. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is
I know a predator when I see one.
age gaps. Who? So I'm just gonna say it. If you have to wait for somebody to be of legal age in order to date them, you're a predator. You're weird and you're creepy and it's disgusting. And you need to get help. You need to get help. And yes, I am talking about the do-rag detective. I am talking about the do-rag connoisseur. I am talking about the do-rag professor. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, if you have to count off days on a calendar and check to see if someone is of legal age so that you can date them, that is creepy, that is prowling, that is grooming, that is weird. That is weird. Just date someone your own age. Date someone your own age. And like, people like to use the excuse like, oh, it's legal, it's legal. And I just want to point out something to people. Just because something is legal does not mean it is moral, okay? There are some places in the world where like child marriage is legal. Does that mean it's morally correct? No, it's not morally correct to marry a child, even if the law allows it. Okay, so if you have to, like, what are you gonna say? Like, if you go to a dinner party and someone's like, how did you two meet? Are you gonna be like, oh yeah, when I first saw her, she was beautiful and she caught my attention, but she was like 16, so I just waited 2 years. Need I say more? It's weird, it's creepy, it's predatory, and the do-rag detector is embarrassing. And then, girl, you lying about your age, sis. You're 25. You're 25, and you can't turn 21 every single year, sis. That's not how math works. 5 + 5 = 10, not 11. People are weird. Dating is weird. Dating is annoying. And it's just a lot. And honestly, this pandemic is not making dating any easier. And honestly, I haven't really been trying that hard because, you know, I don't play with my health. I like to stay in the house. But yeah, whatever. But those are my thoughts on dating politics. I felt like if you're single and bitter, welcome. I felt like, you know, making a video for you because I want to, you know, give equal representation. So, yes. And with that being said, that is the end of this video. My name is Cameron Noel. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a good time. I hope you had a good laugh. And if you are bitter and single and you like talking about things that you like and hate, and you like some of the things that I like, you should subscribe because I'm a good time. Okay. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Cameron Noel. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification down below so that you get notified when I upload new videos. And I will see you next time.
Boy toy named Troy used to live in Detroit. Big dope dealing money, he was getting some coins. Wasn't shootouts with the law, but he lived in a palace.